Hi everyone, I'm Bethany from the Walla Walla YMCA Child Development Program, and today I'm going to show you guys a simple way to draw eyes. So let's just jump right in. Okay, so I like to use pencils because they're the easiest. You can fix mistakes, you can blend, you can do more details, but if you only have crayons or markers, those can work too. So first, I'm going to be showing you a more realistic eye. So first you start with one curve, just like that. So once you have your curve, you're going to make a little dip, like this. Just a little U at the very base of your curve. As soon as you have that how you want it, you're going to make another curve up to the top of your eye there. And if you end up not liking it with a pencil, you can always erase it and change it later. So I usually start right away with eyelashes. And eyelashes, it's very important to make sure you do curves like this. So you do a little curve instead of a straight line, because curves will look more realistic. So you just do little curves all along the top, and eyelashes tend to grow in clumps, so I like to put lots together. But if you want to do them even across the top, you can do that too. You can put as many eyelashes on as you want, and then you go along the bottom. And you can take as long as you want on those. I tend to just go through them pretty quick because the next part is my favorite part. So this is where we start in the center of the eye. So we're going to make the iris first, and you start at the very top of your eye here, and you can come down along here. And you can just keep doing it till you think it's round enough in the way you like. And then there's that. So then I do the little sparkles in the eye, like the glints of light. And you can do these however you like. I usually like to do a curved rectangle and a little dot next to it. But you can do it however you want, or you can change it every time you draw a different eye. Then we're going to do the pupil. So that just goes right in the middle there. And then you can just color that in. There is that. And you want to color that dark because our pupils are very black. Now, if you have a crayon, this next part will, crayons will work. Markers will be really difficult. Pencils will be the easiest for this part. So you want to fill in along the inside of the eye and make sure you're always going in a straight line from the pupil to the outside of the eye. Don't go sideways, because that will make it look a little bit messier. But if you just do lines out, it will start to look more realistic. And if you're using you can use all kinds of colors for this part, because eyes come in all kinds of colors. And then the next part, I like to shade. So the top of the eye, because of the eyelashes, tends to be shaded more. So it tends to be a little bit darker than the bottom of the eye. And then I like to blend in the edges of the iris, but you don't have to. It's only if you feel like it. So I just blend it in by making it look like it goes from dark to light. And then you have the middle of your eye. And then for this next part, all the whites, I like to just shade along the edges. And right here you draw a little line. And this part tends to be a little bit darker. And then you just shade. And if you're using a pencil like this, you can blend it with your finger. If you're using a crayon, you'll want to use a lighter color. Markers you probably won't want to try this with because markers don't blend as well. Then I like to go back along the top and do dark just for more shading. And then we do the eyelid. So the eyelid, you start at the base, very narrow, and you go up and you make it a lot wider at the top. So there's that. Can blend it out. And then we're going to draw the eyebrow. So the eyebrow you can really make any shape you want as long as it's best to keep the very start of the eyebrow a lot thicker than the end of the eyebrow. That's the most important part. Everything else you can change. So if you're drawing different emotions on a person, you'll want to make the eyebrow different shapes. My person is just having a very normal, neutral look. So I just drew it kind of straight there. And that is how you draw a realistic eye, or at least that's how I like to do it. Now the good thing with art is you can do it all kinds of ways. You can however you like and however you think looks good. This is how I like to do it.